What's up, world? This is Alexander Playtime Williams of PlaytimeCares.com. Oh, boy, I struggled on this one. I knew SmackDown, with WrestleMania 31 only being a week or so away, I knew it wasn't going to be a high energy event, but I had no real reason to deprive y'all of my recap. So, this is the SmackDown that happened in Kansas City on March 19th, 2015. The commentators was Byron Saxton, Michael Cole, and Jerry the King Lawler. Of course, they started off the show with the promo of the main event of WrestleMania 31, which is Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. So the promo was Brock Lesnar's pretty much saying that Roman Reigns is all hype promo from Raw last week. And then the show start, Roman Reigns music hit, and boom, big pop from the crowd. I was actually shocked. It wasn't the loudest. It wasn't like it was The Rock coming back or anything, but it was a pretty decent pop. It of course he had on a "I Will, I Can" shirt, and they still trying to push him as everybody's champ. Even though everyone wants the yes movement, yes, 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 yes. Everybody wants the yes movement, but WWE is still pushing for Roman Reigns. So hey, people just go ahead and see where they can go with this. Hopefully the writers can make this worthwhile. So the crowd actually was pretty good for him for Kansas City. And then Mark Henry music hits. And he actually got some decent pop as well. And it was just one more attempt, just like Daniel Bryan did a month ago, just to try to push him over with the fan base. And Mark Henry was pretty much telling them, since you did what you did to me last week, I'm convinced that you are the man. Not only do you have the ability to win, but you will win. And I put all my money on you winning. And then he referred to his shirt with the slogan on it. I will win. So, prediction still there. I think Roman Reigns will win. Brock Lesnar already kind of mentioned his WWE contract ending. They already did that with CM Punk a couple of years ago, where the champ leaves with the belt. So, with John Cena. So I don't see that happening again. So Seth Rollins, J&J Security, and Kane interrupts them two in the ring and pretty much say that they're backing Brock Lesnar, which of course is another attempt to push Roman Reigns. And Seth Rollins mentioned that Randy Orton is going to be locked out of the stadium. He made sure he hired extra security and whatnot. They're locking him out of the stadium, so he won't be there. It's not because Seth Rollins scared. He just doing it so Randy Orton won't get hurt. He ain't scared. He ain't scared. He just want to make sure he don't hurt nobody. He don't want to hurt Orton before the WrestleMania 31 match. So he said that he wants to. Kane said that Seth Rollins said that he wanted to do a WrestleMania warm up. So it was going to be Kane and Seth Rollins versus Mark Henry and Roman Reigns. Crowd went crazy for it. They was being very supportive that night. So then they mentioned that the Hall of Fame had a new inductee, and it's a Japanese guy. What's his Tatsumi Fujinami. So he's getting put in the Hall of Fame. And then the next match was a Divas match. It was Paige versus Brie Bella. And, of course, AJ Lee was down at ringside, so she was commentating. And that means that Nikki Bella went down and she started commentating. Well, pretty much a very short match, kind of uneventful. If you listen to my previous thing, the best divas right now in terms of wrestling itself is going to be, Naomi and Natalya. Those women are athletic. They look good on camera and they look good in the ring. That's what they should be pushing, but whatever. What do I know? So Paige ended up doing a quick roll up on Brie, and I mean that match was maybe like a 6 out of 10. From the crowd pop, I'm definitely thinking that the writers are going to push that AJ Lee end up winning. I mean, AJ Lee and Paige win the match against the Bella Twins. More than likely a miscue on the Bella Twins' part. I don't think too much of a thing is going to happen where it's going to shock anybody. You have a cutaway, boom, you have J&J Security talking with their local security that they hired, letting them know, hey, lock down all the doors, look down every hallway, make sure that Randy Orton don't get here. Anybody that's walking through, check their credentials. You don't know who he's sending in. And, they did that all throughout the night, just randomly doing those cut-ins, making sure that, J&J security is making sure that Randy Orton doesn't get in the building. So the next match that came up was the Intercontinental Gauntlet match. It was everybody that's going for the Intercontinental title. First person was Dean Ambrose and Stardust. That was a pretty decent short match. Um, Dean Ambrose won that. Stardust snapped and ended up, beating him up a little bit, hurting his arm. R-Truth came down there, hit Stardust, got him out the ring, tried to start the match. Stardust got back on the apron. R-Truth hit him off. And while his back was turned, Dean Ambrose went and got R-Truth, eliminated him. And then Dean Ambrose had to fight Luke Harper. Of course, Luke Harper has been strong, so he ended up beating Dean Ambrose. Then Luke Harper had to fight Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan ended up they ended up putting up together a pretty decent match. Daniel Bryan actually beat Luke Harper. Then Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler, which was the last match. Boom. I mean, they put on a decent show. Of course, they're not going 100% because WrestleMania is a week and some change left. So they can't go extra hard just in case they injure somebody. So, that was probably the best match of the night. Still predicted Luke Harper to win that. The match itself was maybe an 8 out of 10. Luke Harper is going to win WrestleMania 31. That's my prediction. And let's see, Bad News Barrett, he comes out congratulating, Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler. They were actually shaking hands and whatnot. Bad News Barrett comes out and he pretty much attacks them, beat them up, hold the championship above his head, let him know that he's still a champ. I guess the champ is there. And that was it. Then you had a 6-being interspecies tag team matchup. That's Tyson Kidd, Cesaro, Natalio versus Los Matadores and El Torito. So, style make matches. Let's just put it that way. That wasn't really that good of a match. They made more. Personally, I've been saying we need to bring back different weight divisions. The cruiserweight division, that's proof that they need it. Los Matadores, their fighting style is way more technical than Cesaro can do. Tyson Kidd, he can hang with him a little bit. But, that high ring, high flying action, you need that. That's cruiserweights, them lightweights. The Chris Jericho's types. They make great champions once you allow people to see what they can really do in ring. So, even the whole match was pretty much low pop. People wasn't really into that match. And it ended with Natalya catching El Torito when he tried to jump off of the top rope and land on her. She caught her in a power bomb and just did a sit-down power bomb on him. Boom, ended the match. That's that. And then you pretty much had the main match, which was Randy Orton and Mark Henry versus Seth Rollins and Kane with J&J security. And for extra measures, they brought down the extra security. Now, before all that, Seth Rollins is in the ring. He waiting around, waiting for Mark Henry. Mark Henry music hit. Mark Henry don't come. They cut away to the back. You have referees running. Mark Henry laid out, got all kind of chairs and stuff around him. He unconscious, of course. So that's, of course, when Seth Rollins and his crew came down to the ring. They surround the ring, make sure Randy Orton doesn't get in the ring. And, of course, since they're trying to build up Roman Reigns, they're trying to build him up, they make him beat him. He overcame all of the odds. People cheating in, J&J security cheating in. He overcame it all. He ended up Superman punching J&J security. Seth Rollins jumped off the top rope when Kane tagged him on his back before he jumped off. He Superman punched Seth Rollins before he land, knock him out the mix. But Kane, the legal man, Kane go in there, grab him, about to put him in the choke slam, and he gets out of that and bounce off the rope. And Kane try to clothesline me, go underneath that, bounce off the other rope, spear, boom, Kane, 1, 2, 3. What can you do? They trying to push Roman Reigns. It is what it is. Roman Reigns hurt everybody. He walks through the security, manhandling them, pushing them out the way to extra security. He walks to the top of the ring. He leaves. Then Randy Orton music hit. Boom! Big pop from the crowd. Ah, RKO, yeah! So the big pop, everybody looking to see where he at. Of course, Randy Orton ends up behind Seth Rollins. Pop him, boom, boom, knock him a couple of good times too. All of the extra security come in. RKOs for everybody. Boom, zoom, zoom, zoom. Everybody getting RKO'd. Kane never got back in the mix. JJ Security get extra RKOs. That was pretty much a diversion. Seth Rollins get to roll out the ring and walk backwards, looking at Randy Orton just killing everybody with the RKOs back towards the thing, and that was pretty much how the show ended. Not really that awesome of a show, but it was worth doing. It was worth actually recapping for the people that did miss it. You didn't miss much. WrestleMania is only like it's next Sunday. I mean, it's a week away at this point where I made this video. So don't expect Raw to be awesome tomorrow. Definitely don't expect SmackDown to be awesome Thursday because they're gonna go low key. It's probably gonna be a whole bunch of recaps. This is Alexander Playtime Williams. Hey, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook is all Playtime Cares. Check out my website, playtimecares.com. Just comment, even if you agree with it. Hey, throw the Austin middle fingers up, whatever. Just put whatever comment you want on there. Let me know if I'm too harsh on the people. Later.